Welcome to Game of the Day, where I randomize a date and play a game that came out on that same day. Today we're starting with 2018 for the year and June 17th for the date. There were 28 games that came out on this date, and the one that we happened to land on turned out to be Esport Manager. This game allows you to create and manage your own esports team that specializes in either FPSs or MOBA games, and there were 3 different difficulties that you could try playing on. I did try both game types, but I like the MOBA version a bit better, so I'll mainly touch on that for the video. The main task is to help your team rise to the top through various different means, such as playing in matches and tournaments, getting sponsorships, managing social media to gain fans, and equipping perks for your team and individual players to use, but these things come at a cost. Anytime a player learns a new perk, you have to pay attention to their morale that is tracked through their exercise, hunger, and rest levels. The lower it is, the worse they perform, and of course, since the primary goal is to win, keeping players in tip-top shape is extremely crucial. It isn't really that hard to boost morale, as you can just send players to designated locations for each issue, and they seem to restore themselves pretty fast, as well as each of these facilities are completely upgradable to make things run more smoothly. Now, getting into the actual gameplay itself, the game allows you to set what game character and class they use, their bottom, mid, or top position, how aggressively they play, and which perks they can equip. For those who like a more hands-on approach, you can upgrade each player mid-match for different weapons and upgrades, as well as can change their position, but as a casual player I just sat back and let the game do that part while I just watched. There were 3 speed settings to watch matches on, as well as you had the capability to simulate matches entirely, which felt like enough control for me to get through them pretty quickly. As you are an esports team, there's an entire league you're a part of that is separated into an amateur, main, and pro conference that uses relegation and promotion for moving teams up and down. The game cycle boiled down to earning skills, managing morale, doing a bunch of sparring matches, and scout the team you face next until you're ready to take them on, rinse and repeat. After going through the cycle for 6 matches, my team was 3-3, needing to win against a ragtag bunch of misfits to advance to the playoffs, but to no one's surprise, the lowest scoring team, who had a singular player with a positive KDR, did not win, so just like that, my season was over. What I will say is I did appreciate the stat tracking the game had for keeping up with all the player stats and team stats across the entire league, which I thought was really cool. To be honest, I didn't really expect much from this game, but despite that, I had a pretty good time. I'm not big into competitive FPS games or MOBA games, but the way the game was able to make it simple enough for anyone to get into it, yet have enough complexity for seasoned players to also enjoy it, was a nice balance that they were able to find. There are some little features that would have been nice to have, such as seeing your entire season schedule or past opponents, having more than 2 maps for each game type, or having the ability to even hire or fire players if they weren't performing well. But despite that, it was a fun simulator, so I'd probably give this game a GG no re out of 10. Make sure to follow and leave a comment what you would rate this game alongside games you hope to see in the future on this series, and I'll see you guys in the next one.